Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video regarding SpinTires mudrunner and its wheel and controller support. Now, it supports a decent variety of controllers and wheels, and keep in mind we are talking about the PC version of the game here. We don't really have that much info regarding the console versions as far as what controllers they support apart from the controllers for that respective system. But this, like I said, is going to be going over the peripherals that are supported on PC. So, let's start off with steering wheels. The Logitech G920 with the driving force shifter, the Thrustmaster T300, the Logitech G27 steering wheel, and the Logitech G SciTech farming sim. Now, these wheels are the ones that are officially supported, although they have said that other wheels will work. They're just not quote-unquote officially supported. So, if you are using one of those particular wheels, you guys will be like totally fine, good to go. If you're using a different wheel, it'll still work. It just might not work as well as those four. Now, as far as controllers and stuff go, they're going to support, they say, the usual, which includes keyboard and mouse, Xbox One Elite and regular controllers, Xbox 360 controllers, Steam controller, and PS4 controller. So it's a little bit different, but I don't know who. That's the thing, is like you look at that and you're like, I don't know who's going to be using a PS4 controller on PC, but I'm sure there are people out there that prefer it over the Xbox controllers. So I'm sure there are going to be people that are using it. Or are using them as far as, their controller choice, their personal controller choice. And that's the great thing about PC, right, is that your controller choice is up to you. Your controller choice is 100% up to you, and it can be whatever you want. It can be wheel, it can be keyboard or mouse, it can be a combination of keyboard, mouse, and Xbox One controller. For me, my personal favorite way to play the game is a mixture of keyboard and mouse with an Xbox 360 controller. I still am a huge fan of the way the 360 controller feels. I like the Xbox One controller a lot, don't get me wrong, but I think the 360 controller is one of the best controllers that ever came out of any company, including Microsoft, including Sony, including like whoever. The 360 controller just feels like one of the most natural controllers in your hand, in my opinion. So I think that one's definitely going to be the one to use going forward into SpinTires mudrunner on PC. Now, of course, playing SpinTires mudrunner on Xbox One, you're going to be using an Xbox One controller, because, like, why would you not? But I think also, too, with the wheel thing, there's a lot of different aspects of, of gameplay that could be used with that. I mean, if you're using, say, for example, a G920 with a shifter, you're definitely going to be going for probably one of the most realistic experiences that you could have in SpinTires mudrunner. But the great thing about it is that you'll be able to use whatever combination you really feel like. And that's kind of the nice thing about this game, right? You can really experience it how you want, and you can play it however you want, because there's so many different ways to play it that it all ends up just being up to you, right? It all just ends up being up to you, and there's so many different things you can do, so many different ways to play it, that you, like, really just, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, just go for it. Just try it out, go for it, and see how it is for you. Go for it, try it out, see how it is for you, and if you don't like it, go to a different controller setup. If you don't like it on a certain wheel setup, then maybe, switch your wheel setup up. And that's why they support so many, right? That's why they support so many, and that's what's the great thing about the fact that they support so many, is because you really can just pick and choose what you like to play the game with and what you want. So, also, keeping in mind some of the recent maps that they've showed, like Island and Descent, for example. And if you guys have been through the website, been through the SpinTires mudrunner website already, you've already seen these maps. But the maps are really shaping up to be something very, very, very cool, and not just like, here's the SpinTires 1 maps with a little bit of retouching. There's definitely a lot more to them than that. I mean, with the new physics and the new, little gameplay dynamics and things that they've done, there's a lot more here than just a SpinTires 1 remake. There's a lot more here to it than that. So that, I think, is going to be also one of the great things to know or to note about this going forward, is that it's really a lot more than a refresh. It's an evolution of this concept of the whole SpinTires philosophy around making a game, And really, that kind of comes down to what I've actually figured out that it comes down to is give the players a environment, and the players will make their own story and their own experiences out of that environment. It's like if you make the environment inviting enough and you know, supportive of multiple different types of play styles, you're going to get so many different kinds of people playing the game that so many people are going to have different experiences that your game almost becomes unlimited in terms of what you can do, right? Your game becomes, it takes on this new and different role of being this kind of unlimited playground type setup that allows for so many different play styles. It's not even funny, right? It's like so many different ways to play the game. You're just kind of like, it's just up to you, right? It's just up to what you choose to do. And it's like, oh, this is how I play SpinTires, and it might be completely different than how the guy down the street plays SpinTires, but we're both enjoying the game and we're both doing our thing. Like, one of us might be totally into like exploration and trails, and the other one might just play the game for the logging missions. But we're both enjoying the game because the game is set up to the point where both of those experiences can be enjoyable. So, the thing is, I think that there's going to be obviously more controller players than there are wheel players, but I'm really glad that they gave all of those wheels official support and are really, you know, bringing it down to testing each one and saying, yes, we support all of these different ones. And I'll definitely be trying out a fair amount of wheels with mudrunner itself on PC to see how they are, and show you guys that going forward. But if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy this coverage on SpinTires mudrunner, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of it, and let me know if you guys are going to be playing it on console, on PC, if you guys are going to be playing it on controller or on a wheel, and let's get a conversation started about what is going to be kind of like what we think is going to be the most used peripheral with mudrunner. But again, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to subscribe for more. See you guys later.